This 10-second clip was made with a free AI tool. No watermark, no credit card, no subscription. And it took me 3 minutes. I tested 8 free AI video generators, and 7 of them either put a watermark on my video, hid the free plan behind a login wall, demanded a credit card for the so-called free trial, or just gave me unusable output. Only one actually delivered professional, broadcast-ready results. In this video, I'm showing you all 8 results side by side. Same prompt, same test, same rules. So you know exactly which tool is worth your time and which ones are just wasting it. Let's go. Here's the truth most YouTube tutorials won't tell you. The free AI video generator space is a minefield. Most of these tools are free trials disguised as free tools. They let you generate one clip, then ask for a credit card. Or they let you generate unlimited clips, but every single one has a watermark so aggressive you'd be embarrassed to post it. Or they're genuinely free, and the output looks like someone fed a painting through a blender. I've spent the last 2 weeks testing every free AI video generator I could find. Not just the big names like Kling and Pixverse. I dug into the smaller ones too. The ones with no marketing budget, no YouTube sponsorships, no hype. Because sometimes those are the hidden gems. Spoiler, they weren't. But I tested them anyway, so you don't have to. Here was my test. 1 prompt. Text to video only. No image uploads, no starting frames, no paid plans. Strictly the free tier on every tool, using whatever credits were available on signup. The prompt was designed to test the hardest thing for AI video. Realistic human motion with consistent backgrounds. A person walking through a futuristic city at sunset, cinematic lighting, smooth camera movement, 35mm lens, shallow depth of field. This prompt tests motion rendering, lighting consistency, background stability, and overall cinematic quality. All the things that separate a usable clip from something you'd immediately delete. I ran this exact prompt through all 8 tools. Here's what actually happened. Kling AI. If you only remember one name from this video, make it this one. Kling is developed by Kuaishou, one of the largest tech companies in China, and their video generation model is, genuinely, at a different level than everything else on this list. And I don't say that lightly. Sign up takes 30 seconds. Google account, 1 click, you're in. No phone verification, no waiting list, no, we'll let you know when you're approved. You land on the dashboard and can start generating immediately. The free plan gives you 66 credits per day. Each text-to-video generation costs between 10 and 20 credits depending on your settings, resolution, duration, professional mode features. That means you get between 3 and 6 free generations every single day. Every day the credits refresh. You don't need to hoard them or plan around a monthly cap. If you want to generate 6 clips today and 6 tomorrow, you can. Now look at the output. This is the same prompt I fed every tool. Look at the character. The gait is natural, heel to toe, arms swinging with the stride. The clothing doesn't morph or flicker between frames. The buildings in the background stay consistent. No warping, no melting architecture. The sunset lighting actually tracks. Shadows fall in the right direction. The warm tones are consistent across the frame. This is where most free tools fail. The face. On a free AI video generator, the face usually melts after about 3 seconds. Eyes drift apart, the mouth smears, the nose shifts position. Kling holds facial consistency better than some tools that charge $30 a month. I generated over 40 clips on Kling during testing, across different prompts, different settings, different styles, and maybe 2 of them had noticeable face distortion. That hit rate is absurd for a free tool. And it's not just this one prompt. I tested Kling on a close-up portrait prompt, an action scene, and a nature landscape. It handled all of them. The portrait had realistic skin texture and eye movement. The action scene had dynamic motion without frame tearing. The landscape looked like drone footage. This is not a one-trick tool that only works for specific scenes. It's a general-purpose video generator that happens to be free. And there are settings here that most free tools don't even offer. Camera movement. You can specify pan left, pan right, zoom in, zoom out, tilt up, tilt down. Negative prompts. Tell the AI what not to include. Aspect ratio. 16:9 for YouTube, 9:16 for Shorts and TikTok, 1:1 for Instagram. These are professional features on a free plan. Kling AI, the clear winner. Free daily credits, no watermark, professional features, broadcast quality output. This is the benchmark. Now let me show you how the other 7 compare. Pixverse. If Kling AI is the clear winner, Pixverse is the one that genuinely surprised me. Because going in, I expected it to be mediocre. What I got was something I would actually use in a real video. The output has a warmth to it. Where Kling tends towards cinematic, slightly cooler tones, Pixverse renders things with warmer color grading, almost like it was shot during actual golden hour. The character movement is smooth, the background stays consistent, and the lighting is natural. It doesn't have the same level of cinematic polish as Kling. The depth of field isn't as pronounced, the camera movement isn't as dynamic, but for a free tool, it's genuinely impressive. Free plan, daily credits, no watermark, no credit card. The credit system is slightly different from Kling. You get fewer generations per day, but the output quality is close enough that it doesn't matter for most use cases. If you can't access Kling in your country, or if Kling's servers are overloaded, Pixverse is the answer. Here they are side by side, same prompt, same settings. Kling on the left, Pixverse on the right. Notice the depth. Kling has more separation between the subject and the background. It feels more three-dimensional. Pixverse is slightly flatter, but the character rendering is equally clean. The difference is noticeable if you're looking for it, but if you showed either clip to someone who doesn't analyze AI video for a living, they'd think both were impressive. I also tested Pixverse on a close-up portrait and a drone-style landscape. Both came out usable. The portrait maintained facial consistency throughout the 10-second clip. The landscape had smooth panning motion that looked like actual drone footage. For a free tool with no watermark, this is well above average. Kling is better. Pixverse is excellent. If Kling is 10 out of 10, Pixverse is a solid 8. It's the tool you use when Kling isn't available, and you won't feel like you're compromising. Pika. This is the one that hurts the most to talk about, because Pika's output quality is genuinely good. The interface is the cleanest of all 8 tools I tested. The generation is fast, under 2 minutes in most cases. And the output? The character motion is smooth, the lighting is cinematic, and the overall feel is premium. But then you see it, that watermark, bottom right corner, on every free generation, and you can't remove it. There's no toggle, no workaround, no watch an ad to remove watermark. The free plan exists to show you what Pika can do, and then push you toward the $10 a month paid plan. And honestly, if you're willing to pay, Pika at $10 a month is a strong option. The paid plan removes the watermark, gives you faster generation, and unlocks higher resolution exports. But this channel is about free tools, and by the rules of this test, free plan only, no credit card, no watermark, Pika failed. Not because the tool is bad, because the free tier isn't really free. It's a demo. When you compare a watermarked Pika clip to a clean Kling clip, there is no contest. Even if the Pika output is slightly better in some areas, and sometimes it is, the watermark makes it unusable for real projects. You cannot post a video with another company's logo burned into it and expect to be taken seriously. If Pika ever launches a genuinely free tier without the watermark, I will be the first to recommend it. Until then, it's a demo, not a tool. Hailuo AI. This one is frustrating because Hailuo, which is developed by MiniMax, has genuinely impressive technology. The demo videos floating around X and YouTube look incredible. Cinematic quality, smooth motion, realistic physics. So I went in expecting to be impressed. I spent 20 minutes trying to generate one single clip. Phone verification, email confirmation, a profile setup screen that asked for details I didn't want to provide. And after all of that, the generate button was still grayed out. The system wanted me to complete an onboarding flow that seemed to have no end. Now, maybe Hailuo has updated their onboarding since I tested it. Maybe there's a workaround I missed. But here's the standard I hold every tool on this channel to. If I can't sign up and generate a clip within 5 minutes, it's not a tool worth recommending. Whatever technical quality Hailuo might have, if I can't access it without jumping through hoops, it doesn't matter. Not free, not accessible, hard pass. Luma Dream Machine. This is the one that made me genuinely annoyed because the hype around this tool is enormous. Every AI YouTuber has made a video about it. The demo clips look like they came out of a Hollywood VFX studio. The motion is smooth, the lighting is realistic, the physics are accurate. So naturally, I was excited to test the free version.
There is no free version. There is a free trial which requires a credit card, and if you forget to cancel, you are charged for the full subscription. That is not a free tool. That is a paid tool with a trial period. And calling it free, which Luma does prominently on their landing page, is misleading at best and deceptive at worst. If you have a credit card and you're willing to manage the trial cancellation, Luma is a powerful tool. The output quality is undeniable. But for this channel, for anyone looking for genuinely free AI tools with no strings attached, Luma Dream Machine does not qualify. It's a paid product. Treat it accordingly. 3 more tools, fast. Runway, no free tier. It has a free plan in name, but it's so limited you can't actually generate usable video without paying. Skip. In Video AI, the free plan exists technically. You get 10 minutes of export per week and 10 gigabytes of storage. But every export has a watermark. For testing and experimenting, it's usable. For publishing real content, it's not. Usable for learning, useless for creating. Kaiba. The free trial gives you credits, but the output quality is wildly inconsistent. I generated 3 clips with the same prompt. One looked decent, moody, atmospheric, abstract. The other 2 looked like a glitch art experiment gone wrong. Faces were distorted, motion was jerky, backgrounds were melting. I couldn't find a setting that made the output reliable enough to recommend. If you want consistent results, Kaiba is not it. So that's the full field. 8 tools, same prompt, same test. And the results are clear. Kling AI wins. Pixverse is the backup. Everything else either restricts you, watermarks you, or disappoints you. So Kling AI wins. But here's the part most tutorials skip entirely: how to actually get good output. Because if you just open Kling, type a 3-word prompt and hit generate, you're going to get mediocre results and wonder why everyone is raving about this tool. I generated over 40 clips during testing, and by the end, I had a system. Here it is. First, switch to professional mode immediately. Standard mode is fine for quick tests, but it hides the settings that make the difference between average and excellent output. Professional mode unlocks camera controls, negative prompts, aspect ratio, and duration settings, all still available on the free plan. If you never switch to professional mode, you are using maybe 40% of what Kling can do for you. Second, your prompt is everything. Kling is a text-to-video model that responds to language the way a cinematographer responds to a brief. If you say, person walking, you get a basic render. If you say, handheld camera following a subject through a neon-lit street at dusk, 35mm lens, shallow depth of field, film grain, you get something that looks like it was shot on a real set. Look at the difference. Same free plan, same tool. This is person walking. Flat lighting, no camera movement. The character looks like a video game NPC from 2010. And this is the full cinematic prompt. Depth, motion, atmosphere. The character has presence. This is not a small difference. This is the difference between something you'd post and something you'd delete. Here's the prompt formula I use for every generation. Subject, what's in the scene? Action, what's happening? Setting, where it takes place. Lighting, the mood. Camera, how it's shot. Quality keywords, cinematic, 4K, film grain, shallow depth of field. 5 elements, every prompt, no exceptions. Let me show you 3 more examples so you can see the range. Portrait prompt. Close-up of a woman looking out a rain-streaked window, soft natural light, 85mm lens, shallow depth of field, film grain. Action prompt. A skateboarder performing a kickflip on a city street at golden hour, slow motion. GoPro POV, dynamic lighting, motion blur. Landscape prompt. Aerial drone shot of a mountain range at sunrise, fog rolling through the valley, epic scale, 4K, cinematic. All of these were generated on the free plan. All of them are usable. Third, use the full 10-second duration. Kling's free plan allows up to 10-second clips. A lot of people default to 5 seconds because it uses fewer credits and generates faster. But here's what I learned. 5-second clips look rushed. The AI doesn't have enough time to settle into consistent motion, so you get more artifacts and weird transitions. 10-second clips give the model time to breathe. The motion stabilizes. The lighting evens out. The character rendering stops flickering. Spend the extra credits. It's worth it. Fourth, negative prompts. This is a professional feature that most free tools don't offer and most creators ignore. But it matters. If you're generating a person, add blurry face, distorted hands, extra fingers, warped background to the negative prompt. Kling will actively avoid those things. It's not perfect. No AI video tool is, but it dramatically reduces the number of generations you need to throw away. I went from about 50% usable clips to about 80% just by using negative prompts consistently. And finally, camera movement. This is the setting that separates basic AI clips from clips that look like they were shot by someone who knows what they're doing. Kling lets you set the camera to pan left, pan right, zoom in, zoom out, tilt up, tilt down. If you don't set this, the AI chooses, and sometimes it chooses nothing, giving you a static shot. A static AI-generated clip looks artificial immediately. A slow pan or subtle zoom, even just 2 degrees, tricks the brain into reading the shot as intentional camera work. Use it every time. Now, here's where this gets practical for you as a creator. You don't need Kling to generate your entire video. Most people think about AI video generators as tools for making fully AI-generated content, and you can do that. But the higher leverage move is using Kling to fill the gaps in videos you're already making. You're making a tutorial about, say, video editing software. You have talking head footage, you have screen recordings. But what about the moments between sections, the transitions, the sections where you're explaining a concept and you need visual interest to hold attention? That's where Kling slots in. Example 1. B-roll. You're talking about how AI is changing filmmaking. Instead of showing your face for 30 seconds straight, drop in a 10-second Kling clip of a futuristic film set. Instant production value. Example 2. Establishing shot. You're introducing a section about creativity. Open with a 10-second Kling-generated drone shot of an artist's studio at sunrise. Sets the tone without a single word. Example 3. Transitions. Between major sections of your video, use a 5-second Kling clip as a visual divider. It signals to the viewer that we're moving to a new topic in a way that's more polished than a jump cut. One 10-second Kling clip between your talking head sections makes your production value look like you have a budget, and you spent $0. If you're making 3 videos a week, that's 3 Kling generations per video, 9 per week, 63 credits per week, and Kling gives you 66 per day. You can run this workflow indefinitely on the free plan alone. Final ranking. Kling AI, 10 out of 10. The only free AI video generator without watermark that delivers professional, broadcast-ready output with no strings attached. Pixverse, 8 out of 10. The best backup. Free, no watermark, solid quality. Pika, 6 out of 10.
Beautiful output, ruined by the watermark on the free tier. Hailuo, 1 out of 10. Login wall blocked me before I could generate a single clip. Luma, 0 out of 10 for free users. Credit card required, not a free tool. The rest, not reliable enough to recommend. 3 mistakes to avoid real quick. 1. Bad prompts. Treat Kling like a cinematographer, not a search engine. Describe the shot, don't just name the subject. 2. Standard mode. Switch to professional. The settings are free, and they're the difference between average and excellent. 3. Short clips. Use the full 10 seconds. The model needs time to stabilize. If you make videos and want free AI tools that actually work, no coding, no fluff, subscribe to the channel. I'm building this from scratch, testing every free AI tool so you don't waste hours on the ones that lie about being free. If you want tools that actually work, no fluff, no coding, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.